and a key thing to all of that is going to be season tickets at the spine of the club.
Yeah, I have no idea how season tickets are going. It's obviously very, very early days. We've only just sort of announced it really. But yeah, James, they're really critical. They're going to set the agenda for what sort of a playing budget that we can afford. We know we haven't had a great season, but I think fans have hopefully got longer memories and will remember that we've had lots and lots of good seasons. We've held the prices. We put in a couple of additional benefits and bonuses, and I think the barbecue or pig roast event that we're organising down at Seasons with all the new playing squad and stuff, that's a really nice thank you for season ticket holders. And there will be some other special events going down there, which will be for season ticket holders only. So we do consider them the major stakeholder in the club. We want to treat them properly, and we want as many of them to renew as possible. And actually, there's been some quite good feedback from the Recommend a Friend initiative. £25 off. If you can recommend a new season ticket holder, they get £25 off too. So that's £50 worth of saving there. And the season ticket already represents a good saving, like 5-6 or so games free, a pick-up priority. And perhaps also, I'd quite like to look at doing some perhaps more specific season ticket holder events going forward. I think the success of the Legends Night recently shows that we can run good events at the football club, provided the price is right. And obviously the agenda and the speakers are right too, and that event ticked lots of boxes for lots of people. So perhaps those are something we can do in the future, and perhaps we should be saying that season ticket holders actually get a £1 discount on these prices, and that's something actually, the more I think about that, the more is something I think we should look at doing.
One of the key criticisms this season, of the last season, was there seemed to be sort of no relationship between the players and the fans, apart from a few players, people like Steve Elliott, for example, and Scott Brown. So what are the plans, challenges to try and attack that and make it happen?
Really important part of our agenda is player engagement. It's something that came out in the fans forums recently, but it's something that I've been conscious of. I think the directors have drifted away a little bit from the playing squad. We've always been much closer than we have been, and I think that's almost symptomatic of the season that we've had in that fragmentation within the club, which is not how Cheltenham Town should ever be. It should be far more collective and together. So I think the first thing there will be the open day down at Seasons, where all the players will be there, and all the fans who can come along, season ticket holders and others, will have a chance to mingle and talk to the players, and the management team will be doing some Q&A sessions, having photographs and that sort of stuff. So that's a start to break down the barriers. The players need to understand that they need to work to engage with the fans, to get the fans on their side. And I think when Byron Harrison in particular made a real effort to go and acknowledge the fans, it really worked for him. There are some players who just went straight off the pitch at the end of games. To me, that's not acceptable. That they should, however poorly they played, and it can be difficult, certainly they should acknowledge the fans. And I think we started to do that a bit better towards the end of the season, but with a new squad of players, that'll be one of the things that we'll be saying to them in the pre-season is, you've got to get the fans on board, you've got to engage with the fans, they are our customers.